Hey everybody, I'm Fana Easter, and I wanted to take a minute and talk about barking dogs. It's spring and everybody's kind of coming out of their homes and walking in the neighborhood with their dogs, which means a lot of dogs are at the window barking at dogs or whoever's passing by. And it's probably been one of the #1 topics so far within the last few weeks with my private lesson clients, and I wanted to cover it. When a dog is barking inside your home at whatever it is outside, somebody jogging, somebody walking their dog, the UPS man, whatever it is, the first part is to manage that behavior. The best thing to do is prevent the behavior by decreasing the chances that the dog practices that behavior. Okay, I know that sounds very dog techy, but let me explain that. If your dog goes to the window and barks, then try to find something that some curtains where you can completely close the curtains so your dog can't see outside. Tightly close your mini blinds. I know it can be a little dark and dreary, but I'll show you what I've done. I actually have these blinds that open from the top down so that I can get some sun. I'll show you. You probably kind of can't see too well. There you go. You can kind of see that these can come down, so my dogs aren't able to look through here to be able to bark at anything. I absolutely love those. I have them throughout my house, and I highly recommend them for something cute, but something that lets the sun in, but also prevents dogs from barking. Another thing you can do is there's this really cool window film that you can get. It's opaque, which means you can't see through it, but it's still really light, and you can put that on your windows. It's like a film or a cling that you can remove once your dog has learned not to bark at other people. But again, it lets the light in, but your dog can't see shadows or anything out there too. If you have a room, maybe like a living room that's filled with windows, then maybe just put like a sturdy gate to prevent your dog from coming in, running into that room to go and look and bark at other dogs. So there's different ways that you can do this. For doors, a lot of people have doors. Well, most doors are wood or metal, but they have little decorative window pieces, and some have those really long windows on each side that flank each side of the door. And again, window clings work really well too. Some clients have put in some little curtains, but the dogs have learned to push past the fabric and bark. So find something that works that can prevent your dog from running over and barking at whoever it is. Okay, that's the first part. Once you've got that down, the second thing is to teach your dog to come to you when they hear something. I know you think there's just no way that's gonna happen. It can happen. So what I want you to do is, when you see your dog or when your dog hears something just before, like maybe their ears are pricking up or their ears are forward or they're listening, the best thing to do is call your dog to you. So the best thing to do is catch your dog before your dog starts to bark at whatever it is. So that's going to take a little bit of effort on your part to kind of watch your dog and see. The minute maybe your dog looks at something, looks at the door, ears go forward, call your dog. Make a rapid repeating high-pitched sound to encourage your dog to come to you instead of barking at the door. High rapid repeating sounds such as for guys, they can clap. Whatever it is to get the dog to come to you, and when your dog, I guess it does work, and when your dog comes to you, you can reward them with some cheese, some deli meat, something high value. So what will end up happening is that your dog will start to learn that when they hear something, they come to you and you'll reward that behavior. It works. Try it. It really does work. Okay, big boy, you can go back and lay down. It really does work, so try it. And definitely post down here if you have any questions. And let me know what you think of it too. But the thing is, if your dog starts to bark, horse is already out the barn. There's really no way that you can get your dog back. So make a mental note to catch your dog right before they start to bark. Call them to you. When they get to you, reward, 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 reward. All right? And then soon what'll happen is when your dog hears the UPS man or something, they'll come run to you and lay at your feet. I know. It can happen. So remember, manage the behavior so they can't practice it, because practice does make perfect, right? and then teach your dog what to do when they hear something or see something or think they hear something. You know how that goes too. All right? Let me know if you have any questions. And it was good seeing you guys again, and happy spring, and let's let the sunlight in, but not let our dogs bark. All right, thank you everybody. Thank you. This is Vanna Easter. Have a good day. Bye-bye.